Hi Year 2, I hope you are all well. So welcome to the second topic lesson of the week. So yesterday we started our topic lesson by making the sea to our beach, and we did that using our shower gel and our sandwich bag. Today we're going to make a different part of our beach, but to make the different part of our beach I want to refer to our planning sheet yesterday. So we said that we might find sea, sand, a palm tree, a lighthouse, sandcastle, a beach hut, shells, or a rock pool on a beach. And you're absolutely right, we would. So yesterday we looked at the sea. We're not going to do the sand today. Obviously we are going to do some sand, so that's a big part of the beach, but we're not going to do that today. Today we're going to look at the palm tree, and we're also going to have a look at the beach hut if we have time. If we don't have time, we'll do the beach hut tomorrow. So for your palm tree, you're going to need an egg box, some scissors, and you will also need the other part of your cereal box that you cut out yesterday to make the leaves. So the first thing that you need to do is remove the lid from your egg box. I've already cut mine just for quickness of the video, so you might need an adult to help you. Just cut the lid off your egg box. But then, as you can see, I've already cut one of mine out because I made one earlier, just again for quickness and so I can show you a finished one. But you're going to need to cut out, if I hold it up, can you see the big pointy bits that are in the egg box? You're going to need to cut those out. Now it was a little bit tricky, so again you might need an adult to help you with that. So you're going to need your pair of scissors and you're going to cut out that from your egg box. You need to cut it as close to the base as you can to keep it as long as you can. Now as you can see, mine is a little bit higgledy-piggledy, which means it isn't quite going to stand properly in my beach when we've finished. Okay, so I don't know if you can see the beach. There we are, that's better. So it's not quite going to sit in my beach properly, it's probably going to fall over. Okay, so I'm going to cut the bottom of this off to try and make it nice and straight. Try not to cut too much off because you want your palm tree standing as tall as possible in your beach. Okay, and then get rid of the bits you don't need, and hopefully you'll be able to see, it looks quite light on camera but hopefully it's coming up better for you. You'll be able to see the base of my palm tree stood at the bottom of the sea. So you now need to make the leaves for your palm tree, and we're going to do that by using either the other piece of cardboard that you cut out from your cereal box yesterday, or if you're throwing that away, because I did forget to tell you to save it, so that's my fault, I do apologise about that. So if you haven't got that anymore, you could use the lid to your egg box, which would probably be quite handy because that's already green and it will save you a step. You won't actually have to colour in the leaves on your palm tree if you don't have a green pencil. So what we need to do, I'm going to use the lid of my cereal box, but like I say, you can use the egg box. We need to draw some palm tree leaf shapes on the cardboard. Now, everybody in Year 2 knows art is really not my strong point, but it's okay, we're just going to have a go. If it doesn't look perfect, it really doesn't matter as long as you have had a go. So I'm going to have a go at drawing. Hopefully you'll be able to see. If I do it over here, you should be able to see. I'm going to have a go at drawing some leaves for my palm tree. So it's really simple. I've got this sort of shape on here. You're probably going to need about 6. Try and do them in pairs, so you've got 2 that are the same size, 2 more that are the same size, 2 more that are the same size. So use some big ones, some medium ones, and some little ones. So if you want to have a go at drawing yours whilst I finish mine off. Again, if you need an adult to help you, make sure you've had a go, but if you are finding it really tricky, then you can always ask an adult to help you. So pause this video now if you need some extra time on your palm tree leaves. As you can see, mine look quite funny, but I'll give it a go, and I'm sure it's going to work out perfectly fine. So like I say, if you need some extra time, pause this video now and give yourself extra time. If you don't, grab yourself a pair of scissors. And what you're going to do, you're going to cut out each of your palm tree leaves. So if you would like to do that now, whilst I cut out, I'm only going to cut out one of mine just for quickness on the video. But I'd like you to cut out all 6 at this point for me. So I've cut out one of my leaves. Now because I chose to use the cereal box, I am going to need a green pencil so that I can colour my leaves in green. So I'm going to colour my leaf in green now. If you would also like to do the same. So pause this video now because I'm only going to be colouring in one. So if you want to pause this video now, it will give you the opportunity to colour in all 6 of yours. When they're coloured in, they should look something like this. So pause this video now so that you can carry on colouring in your leaves. Okay, well done. So once you've coloured in your leaves, here's one that I made earlier. So as you can see, it does look a little bit funny, but I think we can tell that it's a palm tree. If you want to add some coconuts to your palm tree and make it tropical, that would be lovely. If you want to just leave it like mine, then again, absolutely fine. So if you have some brown paint or a brown felt tip, you might want to colour in the green part of the egg box brown. If you don't, I'm not going to do that. You can just leave it green. And then we can pop it inside our 3D beach. Hopefully you can see that. I think my hand is completely covering that. So there you have it, a nice palm tree in your beach. So pop that to one side and we can have a go now at making our beach hut, because I think we've got enough time to make the beach hut today. So for the beach hut, I was looking for just a small cube or cuboid shape thing in my house that I could use. I found an old OXO cube box and I've just pulled it apart. Well, it was in my recycling, so I'd already pulled it apart to make it nice and flat. Have a look around your house, see what you can find. If you can't find anything, you could always draw your own cube template. It's a bit like a T shape. If you have a look on the internet, there's lots and lots of cube shapes that you could copy and draw to be able to cut out to get this shape. But hopefully you've got something around your house that would give you a nice cuboid or cube shape. So like I said, I've made it nice and flat. And then on this side, we're going to draw some lines, because when I think of a beach hut, I always think of a stripy wooden hut that's been painted in people's favourite colours. So we're going to try and recreate that this afternoon. So what you will need whatever material you're using to make your cube or cuboid shape. You will need a ruler and preferably a pencil in case you make a mistake and you will be able to rub it out. I'm going to use a pen because it shows up better on the camera for you. So you need your lines, your stripes, about 1 centimetre apart. So Miss Collis has been teaching you all about measuring, and I know that you've already looked at centimetres, so it'll be good maths practice for you doing this activity. So let me just quickly complete my stripes and then I'll show you on camera what it needs to look like, and then you can have a go at creating your stripes on your beach hut. So make sure your lines are nice and straight. You might need an adult to hold the ruler nice and tight for you so that it doesn't move. There's a good tip for you, because I know when we're at school we normally use our learning buddy, don't we, the person sitting next to us. So one more stripe to put on and then I'll be able to show you. So when the stripes are finished, you should end up with something that looks like that. So if you'd like to pause this video and put the stripes on your beach hut, that would be brilliant. Okay? So once you've drawn your stripes on your beach hut, I don't know if you can see, I've coloured one of my stripes in pink. Now I've only used pencil because I haven't got any felt tips at home with me. But you can use felt tips, you could use paint, you could use pencils, you can use whatever material you have got at home. And I'd like you to choose 2 of your favourite colours. I'm going to choose pink because we all know pink is my favourite colour. And I've also chosen blue to go with that. So I'm going to do 1 pink stripe and 1 blue stripe. I'm just going to do that really quickly, and if you would like to do yours at the same time, that would be fantastic. So I'll probably only colour in 2 of mine, again just for quickness, but I'd like you to colour the whole of your beach hutting, please. So you might want to pause this video while you really neatly colour in your beach hut. So hopefully you can see the 2 colours on camera. It's not showing very well my end, but hopefully it will be fine for you to see. So you need to have a go now at putting your beach hut back together. So you need to fold the box the other way and match up the 2 corners, like so. You will then need to get your sellotape or your glue or your masking tape, whatever you have at home, and put your sellotape along that edge to hold it in shape. Now my box really simply shouldn't need sellotape for this. It should just close again, she says. Should just close again nicely at the bottom. It's because I've put sellotape on it, stopping it from going in. There we are. Now we're going to leave that top bit sticking up, but we're going to try and make it look a bit more like a triangle. And the way I'm going to do that, I'm just going to get my scissors. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. And I'm just going to cut to the top like so. I'm going to do exactly the same on the other side, and that's going to form